Firstly, I want to start off by saying a belated congratulations to Arslan Ash for winning EVO in Las Vegas this year. 4-time EVO champion, 2 in America, 2 in Japan. Congratulations, sir. So the title of this video is not based around Arslan Ash, but it's based around the whole sort of Tekken community in Pakistan, and just where it's going to go next. It's been an absolute dominant performance by Arslan Ash for the last few years, and an absolute rise of these incredible players from Pakistan. Now myself, I'm not a great kind of Tekken player, Tekken tournament, Tekken kind of follower for, like, individual players and that, but you can't ignore the rise, and you cannot ignore the pure presence and power of Pakistani Tekken. And it's just incredible to say once before that Korea was at the top, and now Pakistan is at the top. Now obviously, some people might not agree with that. Some people might say, Korea's always going to be number one. It's only in Tekken 7 that Pakistan, Arslan Ash in particular, and other Pakistani players have risen through the ranks in Tekken 7. But Tekken 7, I think for me, has gone through such growth and such change these last couple of years. Even before Arslan Ash came on the scene, we wanted change. We wanted new mechanics. We wanted fresh matchups, fresh faces. We went through the phase of Leroy coming out and just being so dominant for a period of time. The Kuma era where he was discovered, and we've gone through all these different eras, and at the moment we're in the Arslan Ash era, the Pakistani Tekken era. And that brings me on to kind of the question of the title of the video is, will Pakistan dominate Tekken 8? Tekken 8, will it be another Arslan Ash Pakistani Tekken era? Will more countries rise up? I'm from the UK. It's been great seeing so many UK players popping up, who've been playing for such a long time, but now they're starting to get real prominence in the FGC. You're seeing events all over the place, and more European and more British names coming through. It's an absolute pleasure to see some of these people that you've been watching on YouTube, or maybe you've watched them on stream, and then suddenly out of nowhere they're front and center, competing at EVOs, competing at the Tekken World Tour events, the dojos, the majors, things like that. And it's great to see that and kind of follow all of their journeys. And also it's quite exciting because seeing everybody's kind of reaction and kind of thoughts regarding Tekken 8 and where it's going to be competitively. Now we had the 2 CNTs. We had week 1, week 2. Week 1 was PS5 only. Week 2 was then PC, PlayStation, Xbox, for crossplay. And they both went really well. I had so much fun with them. Fantastic stuff. I've got a few things on my YouTube if you want to check it out. Please, obviously, if you do like this video, like and subscribe. Really helps. I'm trying to break that 430 subscriber mark, and maybe more. And it'd be great to do. But yeah, moving on. It's again, like I said, I'm not a historian. I'm not somebody who can sort of sit down with someone who's vastly more knowledgeable about this subject than me and have a real kind of in-depth conversation. I can kind of only go off of kind of my thoughts and my opinions. Tekken 8 looks, just as a general, damage is too high. Can it beat Street Fighter 6? Will it be as it's a question. Will it be as prominent as Street Fighter 6 tournament wise? Making things easier. Combos too long. Aggressive gameplay. Is there hope for it? Needs thoughts, some concerns. And the interview I was referring to with Arslan Ash on One Sport GG here by Ryan Hart, talking to Arslan and asking him, what do you think about Tekken 8? How do you feel? And he said, I think the new system is so confusing. Heat engage, heat, fla fla. It's too much. It's too complicated. And it's interesting when you kind of put in Tekken 8 too easy, you get these kind of, you know, the average experience. The developers make it easy. This one I watched a part of recently, I haven't finished it, but some Tekken pros are not excited, and Speed Kicks is talking on Tekken 8, main man Sui, talking about, you know, this is a bit old now, but obviously since then we played it, you know, Law's a huge disappointment to himself. You know, he finds there's just no skill required. And again, it's like, you know, the Kazuya combo, that was really overpowered. I mean, there's a lot of things, you know. So it's kind of like, how can you when it comes to, again, Pakistan and, you know, being such a dominant force right now in Tekken 7, coming to the end of its life cycle, moving into Tekken 8 and tournaments, you know, in the future, you know, depending on changes and anything they may do, again, we're still, you know, not got the full game, what changes they can make and how viable, you know, how separate can we make, no other way of saying it, how separate can we make skill gap? And when I say skill gap, I don't, you know, mean to offend anyone and say that you can never be as good, or you can never take stage at Evo, or you could never go into any of these tournaments, because I would, my plan is to get back into, you know, competing in Tekken again. You know, I haven't competed since Tag 2, and I'd love to just get my hands dirty in Tekken 8. And, you know, just seeing some of these incredible players that have done it recently. We had Genghis Don, just took the Tekken world by storm. We had Gerlanda not so long ago, and, you know, I'm sure there's other players you know, I'm sorry I haven't mentioned, but I'm sure there's other players that, you know, have done these things and have been, you know, picked out by, you know, the community and the crowd, and, you know, risen up. And, you know, that's what we all want. We just want to be recognised for our, you know, our technique, our skill. And I think that's, you know, well, again, it brings you right back to the question, you know, will Pakistan still dominate Tekken 8? You know, can they still do it? Can Arslan Ash, can he take Evo number 5 in Tekken 8? It'd be really interesting to see, you know, and I think that's the question I'm asking myself, you know. And I just think that's a question. I know it's early to ask, but we've got to ask that question. You know, Tekken World Tour's coming to an end soon. We'll be getting that release date. We'll be gearing up for Tekken 8. You know, and the question's going to be asked. I'm going to ask it now. You know, and there it is. But yeah, thanks for watching. I know it was not a real in-depth video, but I just think, you know, I wanted to ask the question, I wanted to give my thoughts. I've been sort of sitting on this for a while. I've just had a new son with my partner, so it's been a bit busy. I've not been able to put as much stuff out as I like, and I've not been able to go live as much as I like on Kick. But the Mortal Kombat beta is out this Friday, and we'll definitely be playing that. So if you see this video and you've reached this point, thank you so much. Please like the video, please subscribe. It really, really does help. And if you'd like to chat about this or anything else, or just watch me play some good ass MK, you know, I'm playing some MK1 over on Kick on Friday, UK time, probably around 2 PM on PS5. Really looking forward to that. And if you are playing it as well, I hope you enjoy it too. Maybe we'll run into each other. But yeah, thanks again so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.